What's up, and welcome back to Divinity! Original Sin, the first one. The prequel one. So, last time we fought a little bit of zombies outside of town, because we wanted to get a little bit of combat in. We got some levels. I haven't really thought about what I want to do with them yet. I do like some perception, though. It's hard to argue with, but I also need to be focusing on dexterity and a little bit of intelligence. Speed is probably my favorite out of all the traits that you can have, but you know, that's neither here nor there. So, all right. Let's see. How much is my dex? Right now it's 7. And then my intelligence needs to go up. Yep. I'm going to be using spells, especially later on down the line. Ability point. I got charisma for days. Pretty good. All right. Guess we can just grab some more. Yeah. Grab some more spells. How about Geomancer? Because oil in this game is pretty handy. When you put down oil on the ground, the AI is like, I gotta walk into that for whatever reason. And you also get an early summon, which is pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Just gonna say it. Yeah, that'll work. Yep. Kaya. Okay. So Kaya is going to be our healer. We have no doubts about that. But because her D&D character is a succubus, we already have more hydro than we can use right now. Let's go into bartering. You would think I'd go into charisma because, you know, that's how you do things. But charisma only matters if I'm going to walk up on somebody. So I'm going to go with bartering. I'm going to have, you know, Jahan craft the stuff. Kai is going to sell it. And we're just going to hang on to that last point for right now. But there's really no reason to have two characters with charisma, in my opinion. All right, so let's see. We got a lot of things we can do. Strange caves over there. Esmeralda. Did we... It's been a while since I played. Did we grab the amulet from Fucknut? Iglander. That's hers. Victoria's. Sorry, let me say it in the proper cadence that only Iglander would know. Victoria! Alright, so. I think... Also, we need to lore master some of these, it seems. What is this? 9 and 9 of resistances. I'm okay. A wand of head vice. A wand that summons a wolf. Ooh, okay. So all wands carry a spell on them that have a limited amount of charges. I can't remember if repairing it will fix that, if you're lacking any. But what I do know is you ideally would rather two wands over a staff, for the one reason that each of them can have their own stats on them and will add up to more total than just a staff. So, all right, 11 HP and head vice. That's all I got on these. So, separate these. All the way at the bottom. So, just base level, I want this. Now, it says it costs 2 extra to attack with it due to level difference, but that's fine. If I'm not using it to attack, then oh well. I'm just using it for the stats. And you can equip stuff like that for just the stats and not have to worry. Yeah. Yeah, if you have enough spells to last you in combat. Bear Daughter. How good are you right now? You could be higher on Dex, I feel. And I'm gonna treat Bear Daughter kind of like me. Going for the same general stuff. So let's go with a point in Scoundrel. So that I can give her Fast Track, because I like Fast Track. Everyone's like, replace Fast Track once you get to Mastery Spells, because you can spam 2 of them in a row. And I'm like, yeah, that is good, but Fast Track, though. You get extra AP, you get movement. Like, what's not to love? Okay, Wolfgriff is not in the party. I look like Wolfgriff.
Come now, Alistair.
Did Wolfgriff get a level? Because we got a level? He should have. Bear Daughter, hang out here for a second.
My friend. Fine, my friend. Now, your head's
Wolfgriff, come with me, my friend.
You await a wide smile.
You need to up your dex, why not? Oh, actually, yeah, I guess that wouldn't be possible right now. But, you know what, let me check. Let me make sure he can't do it.
Whatever happened to that?
If he can't, I'm going to see if a vendor in town, in fact, I'm right here, might as well. Kaya, do you have...
Providing you can afford it, I'll be happy to supply you with all the gear you'll need while swinging swords alongside.
That's a good ring. Lock picking. That would be useful. I only moderately higher rank with her. But it still costs more. So that's the power of your bartering. How much gold do I have? Oh, plenty. Wolfgriff, take... Oh, I already gave him that. Well, fuck it. You have a second one.
Had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge.
You don't have any items for... Yeah, you're worthless, man.
A source hunter.
I'm buying bottles.
Dark magic. Only tainted hearts could tip as miserably as this lot.
There's only one thing I want the bottles for. And that involves crafting. Okay. Let me try that save again and see if it messes up. I think it was just the save file. Yeah, for some reason that save file has a problem. But the regular stuff, like any other one, is fine. So I'll probably just get rid of that and do what I can do. Oh, I didn't want to haste. Doesn't hurt the haste, especially if you're going to be pickpocketing a lot of them.
Like the anvil of Grog.
What? You've already picked this target
All hail
pocket.
Grog. All hail his
Then I already grabbed it. So does Kaya have it? I don't remember. Fedora? You have a chest that needs to be opened. I think we could accommodate that.
The hunters go stalking in the night.
I'm gonna place that somewhere else. That downstairs is a little bit problematic, I would say. So we'll go there in a second. There is something I can do back at the end of time with the rest of the gang because I'd found that second starstone from Evelyn. But I'm not going to do it just yet. Why? Because people are in town. And that's a lot quicker to reach them. Alright, Medora, could you chuck a chest down here real quick? Would you be so kind? Would you be a dear? Wolgriff, what's this all about, huh? Okay, we didn't find the key. Aged robe and a smoke grenade. Cool. Shame, but we found it. We did it in the end. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is send all the valuables to Kaya, because she's the one who needs to be selling shit from now on. Medora, do you have any rings on? You have one. Oh, it's a good one too. Earth and fire, or earth and poison. Poison comes up more often. And she's gonna be on the front lines. Kaya, oh, you don't even have a ring. Yeah. Wolgriff, you don't need a ring. I'm sorry, buddy. You're a visitor. You're just stopping by. Okay. Okay. Medora won't need this no more. But you can repair armor to make it worth more money. Or, you know, back to full. I said I really wasn't going to be doing anything with grenades. Grenades, if you didn't know, are like the shit. You're supposed to use them. Enhance their all their values. Though you can't do that with helmets for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I can tell you that you can put a essence of an element onto a chest piece, or sorry, a helmet, and it will change its color. Which does also extend to doing it with any other parts of your body. Now, if you do an element, it will give you a resistance to that a little bit more. I think like 10% more or something. And if you do a void essence, which is, or shadow essence or whatever, which is black, it turns the item teal, I think, which is, you know, up for my taste. It also gives you higher sneaking. And oh, I forgot what else I was going to say on that. I'm sorry. My mind just blanked.
Did it sprout legs and run away?
Hey, Wolgriff, buddy. Could you grab that key for me real quick and see what these chests are about? There's like 5 chests that need a key to unlock them.
Toasted.
And oh, see, she walked away while I was pickpocketing her.
Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
There's another key over here. I at least have invisibility.
Spirits of shadow can see.
Time to commit crime in front of the guards.
Drink.
I am invisible. Yes. Good. Okay. Open this one. Cool. Open this one. Okay, that was Wolgriff's key. Good. Water balloon. Nice.
Have a door open.
I don't use those. Ooh, key.
Warmest dragon dragon's breath.
Top kick, as they say in World of Warcraft. I'm pretty sure somebody's got a key for me to pickpocket. But I'm not too worried right now. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, oh well.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Okay, that's where that one was. I can't pick the lock, so somebody's got to have it. Or it's hidden.
It's heating up.
Oh, whatever. We had a good bounty. Oh, he's got a lot of valuables I need to send. There is another perk of Divinity 2 that I wished was in this base game, but, you know, it was early. And it was the ability to just send en masse items. Like, you could press in the right stick and it would select an item. You could multi-select to other items. I didn't mean to give her that. And then, you know, you'd have limited options, but you could do one of the prompts. In this case, I would be able to send all these to Kaya. Identify this, please be good. This does more damage base. And it does Ice Shard, which is also a good spell. So I will put that on. If I can find it. That's the one. But yeah, the Golden Chalice does work as a dye for yellow dye. You can buy colored dyes if you want to. You need to have this from this point on, so that way you can do it en masse. And now we have rings to sell. I do not have a high enough lore master for that. No one's going to use this. Those are kind of useful. Not too much. Like I said, I'm just selling the stuff. And I know what you might be thinking. Like, A, that's the better route to go is grenades and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I told you I'm not caring about that. I've done it before. I don't need to do it again. It is nice, though. Ooh, that's handy. And B, if you hang on to grenades, you might be tempted to use them. Now, here's a little secret about grenades. If you don't have the pinpoint ability, you will accidentally, just chuck it on your team every now and again. And, you know, whatever benefit it could have provided, I'm just going to let spells do it for me. You know? I think that'll suffice. Yeah, it's only worth it if you have it. Giving her all the crap so that she can sell it for a grand old profit. That could be useful for somebody. Osborne, do you need that? You need that, buddy. There we go. There's a flask just like pinned to the strap there. And thankfully, it is on the picture of the icon. So that's cool. All right. You want to hang on to at least a dagger if you're going to do some crafting. Because daggers can cut things up like pillows or arrows and other stuff like that. Knives, however, you want to hang on to one, but you definitely want to use them later, because with high enough blacksmithing, you can turn a knife into a full-fledged superior dagger, and those have good stats on them. I think that's all she needs to hang on to. Let's get you some vendoring, girl.
Salutations, Source Hunter.
What is that? Ooh, a strength. An intelligence. Oh. You don't have the greatest things right now, but you will have better stuff later. There we go. And also, let's get some money from you. Sorry, I forgot what Medora has. Medora, what are you wearing? 1 strength, 1 dex, and that's just... Yeah, you could use the strength ring more.
To see you again, Source Hunter.
Also, if you don't want to straight up trade gold, which I don't know really what the difference is, you can barter. You can pick items from the vendor's menu. Let's just say this magical dart or poison dart, and it's worth 81. Now you can balance the offer, which will just be a straight up trade, like you could just do it all in one, but there's not a lot of reason that you can't just look at the item, click on it, and buy it. But the other part of it is you can put items in there. Let's say this crossbow. My crossbow is worth more than her dart, so I can balance the offer, and then I take the remaining money necessary from her. Now, from my understanding, if you do this and they don't have anything else to make up the difference in the value, you're supposed to get more attitude from them, but I don't know that for sure. That's just... You could do that in the second game. You probably can do it in this game. Okay. So anyway, that's what I did for her. Done with that. Medora, put on your new ring, girl. Take you out on the town. Let's go have a chat with the quartermaster upstairs.
Greetings, these two.
Because they are also a person I want to have
Well, Source Hunter,
a high attitude with. Because if I'm going to craft,
of equipment to fit you from
and I am,
it's a trade you're after.
yeah, you'll regret not getting the people who sell crafting goods on your side. I'm literally nabbing these just so that I can not accidentally grab them later and get in trouble. Okay. Kaya. Cooking pots. Like that. Sure. Yeah, I'll give it to Osborne. Why not? It doesn't hurt to have a few. Well, Source Hunter, it's time for you to give me what I want. All right, let's try the bartering in the way I just mentioned. Gold. Let's put this here. Balance. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Barter. Let's do that. And trade. Okay, I can do that en masse, but once again, I don't see why you shouldn't just do this, you know? I guess if you don't want to press the button it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just preference. That's all it can be. Woo! It's also good if you're going to be like selling stuff to go for the lower end things as well only selling things. Donating, if you give like something shitty like this plate, she's going to be like, that's nice. But if you give something that's got like some value to it, then she'll be like, all right, now we're getting somewhere. See? But selling it, now I can benefit from it. It'll still be 1 gold, but you know, you get something versus nothing. And I think we can all agree that's better. But you also might consider selling the lower end stuff just so you can have less weight carried with you. Why have I not identified those boots? I will find out. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that sword. I can buy that back. Yeah, I don't need that. It also doesn't hurt to keep items that are like cheap but still valuable to, you know, go donate them to other people. All right, so these are still 2 gold apiece at the moment. You want pickaxes because they will turn into an iron bar. Needles you can combine to make lockpicks, I think. Or it's a needle and a... Oh no, that's a hammer and nail. But don't worry about it. We'll get there. Tubes can make shocking arrows. Arrowheads can be poisoned. Pixie dust can be used to make a blank witchcraft scroll and also enchant items. And we do want blank scrolls. They'll be a lot more valuable later. You can make blank whatever element scrolls if you want to. I don't recommend it because it will cost you a whole essence, and that is a lot more expensive than just buying it from a vendor. Wait, as is. Did I... Well, all I want is the blacksmithing on that, so I'm going to grab that. Right. Can we have a chat with Mr. Arius and see if he will get little fucknut arrested?
That's enough.
Oh,
Now.
that was not what I intended to do.
The source hunter.
Someone the Legion should arrest. The Glander.
The elf.
The elf?
What in the name of Ahu's arse should I arrest him for?
He wants us to kill Victoria.
So he wants you to kill that savage the mayor calls his daughter, does he? Hardly seems a crime to do so. But I guess I cannot allow assassinations to take place. I won't arrest him unless I have some actual evidence, though. Or did you think I'd simply take your word for fact?
Well, it's funny you mention that because this amulet confirms that Glander has been arranging the murder of orcs that belong to the tribe Victoria came from.
So, you've found proof, have you? You have established this elf has been responsible for the death of many an orc and would like to be responsible for another. I'd give him a medal for his diligence, but apparently source hunters protect the green skins that blight our lands. So be it. Eglander will be arrested, and you can pride yourself on the travesty of justice that you have brought about.
So, now that I've set that in motion, when I go back to the King's Crab Inn, we get to see that play out. I also want Robert the Mortician arrested. Although, how do I feel about this? He was a nice man. He did help me out. And he wasn't given much of a choice, but he also did kill Bertia's sheep. And as an Irishman, that's a crime punishable by death.
Shame to arrest a man who buried so many legionnaires with military honors, but so be it. I'll send out a chap to apprehend him forthwith.
There you go. All right, we're going to go see what that's all about next time. Thank you so much for watching. This is the gang and I wishing you a fantastic day, and we look forward to more further adventures in the world of Divinity. I have been Captain Zane, and I thank you so much for watching and for whatever support you can give. Always great spending time with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell!